From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, MLB The Show brings you baseball on a rainy night. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Tampa Bay Rays.
And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Steven Matz. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. All right, first pitch coming up. Zach Neto now at the plate.
Number 9, Zach Neto.
That one ripped. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Foul ball. Just underway from Tropicana Field. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Mike Trout batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Caminero. And there are 2 outs.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Up the middle. They take the force out. That's out number 3. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on The Show, Florida. Back now at the chop for the bottom of the first. And getting the start for the Angels, Reed Detmers. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Yandy Diaz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll make it safely for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Man at second. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Throw quickly into third. They're at the corners now to start the inning.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And that's a little bit high. Ball one. That one missed. Diaz, the runner at third. Aranda at first with no outs. That one at 95 missed up top, and now 3-0. There's a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you.
That's ripped into the outfield. He's got it. Runner tags from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Man at first, one away. And a 1-1. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The throw in. Oh, he can't hang on to the throw. Runners at the corners here, one away. Cedric Mullins digs in now. That's in for a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Two on, 1 out. This one in the air, center field. Trout in position and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate, not in time. He's safe. It's 2-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Here's a 1-1. Hit in the air, center field. And that will end the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. The Rays lead it 2-0. This is Rays baseball on the Show, Florida. Back here at Tropicana Field. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him swinging. One away.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's your 1. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Matz in his 11th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. That's in there. 0-2 now. On the ground. The throw to first. Angels retired. 1-2-3. It's the Rays 2 and the Angels nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Gedler.
That's the ball.
In for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Ball two.
Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Nick Fortes in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Left field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. In the air, right field, and the inning is over. One left for Tampa. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. Top half of the third inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe.
Yes.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay. But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And now the 0-1. Ripped on a line to center. Mullins should have this one. And there's one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels.
Up.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Into center, and that'll fall for a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Right through there for a strike.
Not many hitters go up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
High fly ball, right field. DeLuca going back on this one, and that'll do it. Angels get one with a solo homer. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on The Show, Florida. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. Just missed.
That's inside. Ball 2.
a foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. And that one is inside. Back up the, oh, that got him. Flips it, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
In there for strike one. Hit hard, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johnny DeLuca. Picked up a base hit to center his first time on. The lefty, the 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Right down the chute. Strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 57, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Silson also getting ready. One now. This one in the air, center field. Trap in and to his right. One away.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Ben Williamson.
All loaded up. Ben Williamson getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Liner snagged at first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. So the Rays strand a pair. They lead it 2-1. Start of the fourth, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Yoan Moncada.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Sliced hard but foul. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Mullins takes it in for the out. 2 away down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Low. Batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hit in the air, left field. Simpson on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Rays 2 and the Angels 1. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Liner caught it second. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Here we go, Chandler. Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
In the air, left field, and it falls. And a man aboard.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Fortes in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And the 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Trout drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Throw sails over his head at first.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Simpson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner on the go. That's towards center. And that's the 3rd out. One hit, one left. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Rays 2 and the Angels 1. This is Rays baseball on the show, Florida. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And the tying run is on base.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
In there for strike one.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that's just foul. In the air, right field, DeLuca on the move. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels.
Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
The sinker's his bread and butter pitch, Boog, and he's gone to it plenty in this one. He's used it on more than half his pitches so far, and he's limited the damage so far. Nothing too bad. Might stick with this approach.
Ground ball up the middle. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Angels 1. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on the show, Florida. Number 57 takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Stepping in, Jonathan Aranda. He's 2 for 2.
Number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
Here we go, Jonathan.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
That's a strike. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
The third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit in the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Rays, the right fielder, number 21.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Johnny DeLuca.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball, left side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Up next for the Rays, the center fielder, Cedric Muller.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
DeLuca, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a base hit right there. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Now Ben Williamson. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Splits the plate, and it's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. And a ground ball to first. He steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game. So let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Leading off, Zach Neto.
The shortstop, Zach Neto.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And that one hammered. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Liner caught it second.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. And up next for Los Angeles, Mike Trout. Lined into right. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes. Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The Halos with the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Line drive, that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here at Tropicana Field, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Activity in the bullpen. Brent Suter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Luke Casey also throwing. Here comes the 0-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next, the catcher, number 40, Nick Morgan.
Oh, hot.
The 1-0.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 1-1. On the ground, right side. Frazier on to first in time. One away, bottom of the 6th.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz will hit next. 1 for 3. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. The 0-1. To third. And that one handled. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
So important to really lock in on an at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
The first baseman, number 8, Jonathan Alonda.
Oh.
Two down, nobody on. A little bit high, maybe. And that's ball 2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. That one lifted to left. Soler in and to his right. That is the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 4 and the Angels 1.
Now pitching for
And the Rays,
number
they go to the
59,
bullpen. Mason Engler.
Engler.
Tap foul at the plate. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Mullins under it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, John Love.
Short hop liner handled it short. And 2 away to start the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Jorge Soler. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Angels go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Brent Suter.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Third baseman, Junior.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Up the middle. What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Rays, the right fielder, number 21, Johnny Gianluca.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now Cedric Mullins. The 0-1. And that one in the air center field. Trout settles underneath it. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Ben Williamson.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Neto. And that is the inning. The Rays strand just the 1, but they lead it 4-1. Brian Baker gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
In the air, right field. DeLuca on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman, Adam Winter.
The Angels trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Left field. And it drops in. And that's a 1-out single. Back to the top of the order now. Zach Neto, the next to hit. That's in there. It's 0-1. Neto wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a ball popped up. Aranda under this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Nolan Samuel.
And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Frazier off of first with 2 away. And that misses. And the count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Sets him down looking. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Rays 4 and the Angels 1. This is Rays baseball on the show, Florida. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Chase Silson. Digging in, Carson Williams. 0 for 3 in this one. Oh, 2 now. On the ground, right side. Frazier gets it to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Rays, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Ryan Sefferjohn, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Luke Casey, the lefty, warming up as well. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throw to first is in time.
Up next for the Rays, the catcher, number 40, Nick.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Nick Fortes. Ground ball to the right side. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Nothing doing for Tampa as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Griffin Jacks on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Really important at bat coming up now.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. The Rays trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they cut into the deficit. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Now batting Joe Adele. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. This one in the air, center field. Mullins under it, and there's two down. So it's their last chance in this one. So in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
In the air, out towards left center. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, even though these guys got the win and this guy got the save, you can tell he's a little dejected. Not the performance that he wanted, giving up a couple of runs. But in the end, got to be happy that you got the W. Team can go in the clubhouse and celebrate this victory.